Hello and welcome to Midnight Scribe's Creative Vibes, where we speak to the best of the bronies and discover what makes them tick. Now, over the course of the first season and now into the second season, I've had the pleasure of interviewing people from all over the world in many exotic locales. Australia, Canada, Lithuania, England. But my guest tonight is from the country responsible for the Ford Ka, the Fiat Panda, a variety of televisions and Gillette razors. What do you know? Poland is the best a man can get. But my guest tonight doesn't make cars, TVs, or shaving equipment. No, she makes art, my friends. A particularly specialty of hers being pixel dolls. You know the great thing about pixels? They come in bite-sized chunks. Now, if you got that joke, shame on you. But for saying it, shame on me. My guest tonight is Amelia, better known as Blairchan 231. Welcome to the show. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, thanks.
That's good. That's good to hear. And thank you so much for coming on the show. I know this is perhaps a little bit out of your comfort zone, but it's absolutely great to have you on. I hope you have a lot of fun over the next few minutes as we're going through a couple of nice lighthearted questions. But I have to ask you, firstly, we have to talk a bit about your art. Particularly the new specialty you were doing, which I haven't seen before. So this is kind of new to me. Pixel dolls.
Well, it's like I discovered it a few weeks ago and experimented a bit, and now I just got good at it.
Well, I suppose it's like all art. If you just, put in the time, you end up, you build your confidence with it and you build up your ability to actually do that art. But it's very, what would be the correct word now? And the entire dictionary has flown completely out of my head, and I cannot think of the word I'm looking for. It's not the most common type of art. I haven't seen this before. What drew you to do this kind of art?
Well, I saw it a lot on DeviantArt, and I just thought, why not do it myself? So I tried, and yeah, the rest. Same with paintings. I'm trying to make paintings right now. Just practicing, but it's going great so far. It's my opinion.
Oh yeah, well definitely. I'd be slightly worried if the artist on the show was going, yeah, I'm making loads of art. It's all rubbish. You don't want to hear about it. Just no. But your art is really good. I've had the honor of seeing a lot of great artists when I was doing the first season of the show. We're now in season 2. You do very distinctive art, and you do a lot of different types of art. You've done pixel art, you've done the paintings, icons, sketches. You seem to be trying to go for just about everything possible. Where do you get the energy from?
I'm trying to find myself.
So, alright, so where do you reckon, like, if you're trying to find yourself, is there any particular area so far that you're kind of leaning towards, or is it, you still in that kind of wait and see period?
Well, so far I'm just trying new stuff. And in the future, I'm planning to get into animation.
Oh, fantastic! I can't say I've got any sort of skill at animation or even at art. The recurring joke is the fact that my stick figures are actually more realistic than I am. I just cannot draw to save my life, so I appreciate anyone who has that sort of ability to be able to do good artwork, and especially animation, because it's the amount of effort you have to put in to do those frames. It's phenomenal, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a lot of work.
Well, I suppose you're building up your ability to be able to do that art, because I know you're, like we mentioned the particular types of art you've been doing, but you've also got a lot commissions open for all these particular types of art you're doing.
Yes.
Have you had the opportunity to do many commissions before, or is this relatively new?
Well, so far I got none.
Well, by the end of this, we will get some. I guarantee you. Right, listen up. Anyone who's watching this show, we're going to get people over to Blairchan 231, and we're going to get some commissions on the go, because that's how powerful this show is. We can get maybe one commission.
Well, I get 3 art trades right now. they're started, but I have work, I have life, so it's pretty hard for me to manage to get into it.
Oh, of
I
course.
draw when I can.
Oh, definitely. I mean, obviously what we're doing, I mean, we've been brought together because we're fans of the My Little Pony show and, the fandom that surrounds it. I mean, obviously we kind of all have our own lives to lead. Like, I work full time, I work extra hours on top of that. And, I do the show on the side. Our producer, Sugar Dav, she's working full time and having to babysit a husband as well, who is incredibly cute. And of course, there's yourself. I mean, I'm guessing you must be. I mean, are you in school or university?
I just finished school, so.
So how does it feel to be out of school now?
Well, it's pretty strange, and I don't know what to do now.
So have you not got any sort of immediate plans at the moment, or is it just see where the wind blows?
See where the wind blows.
Nothing wrong with that. It's the same with myself. I mean, you can't
Yeah.
fully decide, what you're going to do for the rest of your life or anything like that. You should see what options you've got and go with it. And I think that's the great thing about being part of any particular fandom or pursuing any sort of passion, like art or animations. The fact that you're actually putting effort into something that you really enjoy. So, how did you come to actually do this art? I mean, did you do art before you joined the fandom, or is this a relatively new thing?
I drew before, but I was very bad.
Oh, we all start somewhere.
Yeah. My first fan art was for the YouTuber, and he actually left YouTube. I don't know why.
Oh.
Apart from that, my first pony drawing was Fluttershy with the basic pose, standing, but her legs were crooked the other way. So I broke her legs.
Fluttershy after an accident.
Yeah. I don't remember if I have it or not. Maybe I threw it away because I was so mad.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised if it's floating around the DeviantArt somewhere, because I mean you've got a lot of art there, and like I said, you've done all different types of art. I mean, are there particular artists that you enjoy or are inspired by?
Well, there's many people in DeviantArt. I can remember all the names. Definitely Stormak, because his paintings are just amazing. That's why I got into paintings, honestly. One more artist I wanted to mention is definitely Mr. Carly Styles. I just love her kinda anime style. She inspires me a lot. She drew Myosia a lot, and we're friends, to be honest. I just love her. I'll tell shout out.
At least there are artists that you are inspired by. I mean, I was having a look and I noticed a couple of familiar names when I was going through your DeviantArt. I particularly noticed one Rolicious there in the list.
Yeah. He was my watcher long ago. I don't remember when he watched me. But now I'm doing the art trade with him, so hopefully I'll get this done soon.
Oh, don't worry. By the time this episode goes out, you will have done it. So actually, draw us something. I wonder if we can actually put a link in the description below of that art when it's done, because we can actually, at the end of the show, we'll just ask about a couple of places where we can find your stuff. We'll pop that in the description below this video, so you'll be able to see all the art she's doing, including that commission with Raw. I'd have to ask. I mean, because obviously we've kind of flirted around how how you've been doing art and the fact that you do pony pixel art and all the rest of it. How did you actually become a fan of the show?
Well, probably same as everyone. I watched one episode and just watched more and more.
That does seem to be the recurring story, that everyone watches one episode and it just snowballs from there.
Mm-hmm.
But well, that's fair enough in terms of getting into the show. I mean, was there a particular episode you enjoyed, or is it?
Definitely the Return of the Harmony, because Discord.
That's
everyone loves that guy.
Everyone loves Discord. I mean, and everyone does love a bad guy, especially one as cool as Discord. I mean, to quote one of my friends, he is such a troll. But so you became a fan of the show, but then how did you actually come to join the fandom itself?
Well, I just discovered DeviantArt and joined one day. Saw a lot of pictures and tried to draw a pony myself. So.
And that was that. You just went straight into it.
Yep.
Well, that's fair enough. I mean, not all these stories are, meant to be some sort of dramatic affair. And that's the great thing is the fact that someone can just go into it just because they want to go into it, and it's great to have that sort of freedom to enjoy that. And, I mean, like I said, I like the art you've done, and I've liked the pixel art you've done, like the pixel dolls. And I have noticed that on your DeviantArt, you've got a little poll for what your next pixel doll is going to be. And there's something I have noticed, because you've got the votes up, and Rainbow Dash is in the lead, just so everyone knows, at this given point. But Twilight Sparkle hasn't got a single vote.
Yeah.
Why not?
I'm surprised, really.
I'll tell you what, just to bring the conversation a little bit more highbrow, I have noticed that you are a rather big fan of video games. I mean, I saw on your DeviantArt that I noticed Outlast, Five Nights at Freddy's, which seems to be popping up everywhere these days. Amnesia, Slender, The Walking Dead, Street Fighter. I mean, look, I could go on for yonks. I mean, So big gamer then.
Well, I stopped playing like a while ago, because I had to get focused on school and stuff. But I'm trying to get into it again.
Well, that's fair enough. I mean, obviously education is important, and it's great you're prioritizing that. But now that you're free, you're allowed to come back and
free.
You're free. I mean, is there a particular game there that you happen to enjoy, or a particular genre?
Well, I don't enjoy racing games really much. I don't know why, but I do love horror games.
I must admit, I've not played many horror games until relatively recently, and then suddenly I seem to have bought a load of them in one go. I'm Outlast, Five Nights at Freddy's, Slender, Walking Dead. I mean, I think I've bought all of them within the last 6 months, maybe, if less than that. And so I've been having a bit of a horror fest myself. I mean, I tell you what, if horror is your favourite genre of video games and racing's the worst, I mean, is there a particular game that stands out for you?
Well, I do love Amnesia. I just love the story. The graphics could be a bit more, I don't know, more colorful. but I guess that's for the horror and atmosphere. It's very creative, I must say. Good job, Frictional Games. I also played the new version, like the Machine for Pigs. I didn't get much from the story, but the monsters were really, really scary.
Well, I've never actually played Amnesia, so I actually don't know. I've heard the hype about it, but I've yet to actually go play it. Do you reckon I should give it a shot?
Yes, definitely.
I'll tell you what, we'll have to actually record that for the channel, just me screaming into a camera for 2 hours.
Well, the first bit is not that scary. Maybe there's few jump scares, but there's not like a big deal. When the actual monsters come, you will definitely poop your pants. That's how I was on the first experience.
Oh yeah. Well, I can say that I was like that as well. Actually, I still am. I don't know why I'm saying I'm any better. I mean, I'll tell you what, because you're mentioning there, in Amnesia, you've got these sort of, you've got your jump scares, you've got the hideous monsters. I mean, what is the best? What makes a horror game? Is it the jump scares, the monsters, or is it the suspense behind it? I mean, what do you reckon makes the good horror game?
For me, the story and the atmosphere, definitely. And how it comes together in the end. That's how I want my horror game.
That's fair enough. I mean, heck, if you're going to have a horror game, it better have a good story behind it or something interesting to kind of engage you.
Yeah, like Five Nights at Freddy's. It got cut to 4 parts. Mm-hmm. But we didn't know that the story was behind it from the first game. There were a few theories on the internet I just saw and got into it. Now I know the story overall. How it all began, I don't know how it will end, but definitely the 4th one is the last one.
Well, I'll tell you what, bringing it away from Five Nights at Freddy's and back to My Little Pony, because that is what this fandom is about.
Yep.
What is your favourite pony?
Fluttershy.
That makes sense, considering that was your first drawing.
Yep.
I suppose I might as well ask, what is your least favourite pony?
From the main 6 or
Oh, anywhere in the
Blue
show.
Blood. I hate that guy.
Any particular reason, or just?
Well, there's two reasons. Like, the main one is just I didn't like him to begin with, because he was just a big mini to Rarity. Definitely, he was the bad guy.
Oh, definitely. I mean, some bad guys, they're there to be hated, and you do just go, oh, what?
Yeah.
Like, no words, just like, ugh.
I think he's the most hated character from the show.
You know what? I'm willing to believe you on that, and there will be a poll somewhere on some website with like the worst characters, and I'm willing to bet that one is actually on there without a doubt. But I have to ask actually, because I mean, I've briefly touched on in the intro about how you're from Poland. I mean, what is the My Little Pony fandom like there?
Well, I only met one guy so far.
Well, one is better than none.
Yeah. I had one girl in my school, but she finished a year before me. So the contact just broke. And most friends I have are from the internet, so from the fandom. Don't get me wrong.
No, we're with you. But I know what you mean. I mean, the great thing about the internet is it is bringing all its fans of the show and of the community together, so we're able to actually enjoy not just this show about that was designed to sell plastic toys to young girls, but we're able to actually interact with each other and just enjoy the creations we make as a result of that. I mean, it's a beautiful thing.
Definitely.
What is your opinion on the fandom in general? Like, particularly in terms of like, obviously, since your main interaction with the fandom is on the web.
I just love people there. They're so nice. Yeah, just love many artists from there. Many good friends of mine are from there, from the internet. So, yeah.
Well, that's fair enough. I mean, hopefully, who knows? I mean, maybe if this show becomes a big hit in Poland, we might be able to find a few more bronies there that we'll be able to introduce, because I'm willing to bet that there's more out there. There has to be.
I know. I think I'm in the one group on DeviantArt that for Polish people only. There's many people there, and I don't know if there's many from my town.
Well, I guess it's just time to start hunting and see where they are.
Yeah.
But I will tell you what, we're nearing it. Actually, I'm afraid we're actually nearing the end of the show.
Oh,
no! I know. Listen, you've made it here. We've actually gotten to the end. How are you feeling?
Well, it was fast.
Hey, listen, I told you it wasn't going to be that strenuous an experience. I mean, you're talking to me. It's absolutely fine. It wasn't going to be any sort of disastrous, strange, torturous experience.
Yeah. We talked mostly about games, not much about ponies.
We did. I mean, I do like to mix it around and try and play to where the strengths are, and I'm more interested in terms of the creations you do and the things you enjoy as opposed to the show in of itself. I do like kind of finding out what makes, it's like I said in the intro, I like to find out what makes the brony tick, not necessarily the show in of itself. And your art, dare I say, the art.
Aww.
But genuinely, I mean, firstly, it's been great having you on the show, Blairchan. I mean, it's been fantastic. Where can we actually find you?
Well, on DeviantArt, I got Steam. I guess this is the same name. I got Twitter. And that's about it.
Of no worries. Well, what we'll do is we'll pop a link in the description below, along with the aforementioned art we were talking about, so you'll be able to see all that and get in chats with Blairchan. And remember, Commissioner, okay? Look, I've already promised that we're going to get at least one that way, so we're going to go by our word, okay, people? We are going to do it. Do it.
Just do it!
And on that note, we're going to wrap up the show. My thanks to Blairchan for coming on the show tonight. My thanks to you guys for watching and listening. It's been absolutely fantastic. If you happen to, what can I say if you want to get in contact with us? We do have a Facebook at Highland Bronies. We do have the
and I
YouTube.
also got YouTube.
We've also got a YouTube, and so does she, which we'll all have in the description below. And you're also watching the video on this channel where this video currently is. There's an email for us in the About section. You can also catch us on the Facebook. We also have a Tumblr where we're posting a couple of updates here and there. Feel free to message us, if you enjoy the show, got ideas for improvements. If you're a content creator and want to get interviewed, please get in contact with us. We're always looking for more people on the show. If you want to write about and say, I don't know, Midnight Scribe, is there anything he can't do? And I will say interview correctly because I can't keep stumbling over my stupid words. Listen, I pity my poor director and producer because she's going to have to edit out 20 different mistakes I've done throughout this. At least 20 mistakes. But, what else can I say? Thanks for watching. Thanks to Blairchan for being on. And, of course, the final word from me, Midnight Scribe, as always is, please subscribe.